fastened. The canopy is closed and locked. Flight controls free and correct. Aileron trim will do afterwards. Fuel selector on the right tank. Mixture to full rich. Throttle to 1/8 of an inch. Carb heat is cold. The oil cooler is off. Nav lights to the on position. Autopilot to turn coordinator. Headset noise cancelling on. Spot tracker. Spot tracker is on and set to breadcrumb. Okay. Master switch is on. Fuel is on the right tank. Fuel pump on. Prime for about 3 seconds. And fuel pressure is good. Drop area is clear. And start the engine. Oil pressure is up. Lean mixture. Fuel pump off. And I tend to idle around 900 RPM. Our ammeter showing -7. Fuel pump off. Mixture is lean for taxi. No, I cannot see out of polarized sunglasses in this aircraft. So those have to come off. Fuel is approximately 30 gallons. Change tank to the left. Flaps up. And once the flaps are up, I can check my elevator trim. To the neutral position. Avionics 2 is on. Radio on, transponder on.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, you can depart your discretion.
Yankee Alpha Hotel is rolling 22.
Roger.
Alright, a quick check of the brakes. Always just let it roll ahead 4 or 5 feet, make sure I can stop.
And Kamloops, Quebec Delta Sierra, can you confirm my flight plan's open?
Roger, your flight plan's open.
Thank you.
And in Kamloops, we have an advisory service, but it is a mandatory frequency, 125.7.
Kamloops Radio, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta, Kamloops Radio, good morning.
Good morning, Zulu Victor Delta is at the Flying Club. I still have a run up to do at gate 23, and then it'll be a departure to the southeast.
Zulu Victor Delta, runway 22, wind 200 at 2, altimeter 3013, traffic left-hand circuits runway 22, a Cessna 185, and runway 27 is available. You can squawk 2414.
Roger, Zulu Victor Delta, runway 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger, runway 27, report after run-up.
We'll go.
Yankee Alpha Hotel is downwind left 22. This will be the final circuit. I'll plan to backtrack 22 for backtrack 27 if traffic permits. I'm going to the south side.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, roger. Quebec Delta Sierra, confirmed 3,300?
Affirmative, Quebec Delta Sierra.
Roger, thanks.
park it kind of as into the wind as possible. Right, and the run-up checklist. Brakes are set. Engine gauges so far are good. I tend to wait till 75 degrees Fahrenheit before I begin my run-up, and right now we're at 74, so that's pretty close.
Yankee Alpha Hotel is final 22.
Otherwise, the gauges are all good. Fuel on the fullest tank. I think they're both about even, about 14 gallons a side, or 15 or so. Okay, mixture to full rich, carb heat is cold, oil cooler is cold, throttle is 1700 RPM. Standing on the brakes. Okay, there's 1700. Fuel flow is good. Temperature is coming up, pressure is good. Vacuum gauge is good, ammeter. Carb heat, check. Loss of 30 RPM. Mixture check. So just lean for the stumble and then back in. Mixture is working correctly. Then the mag check. Left. 30 RPM drop. Back to both. Right. About a 10 RPM drop. Back to both. Mixture is full rich. Carb heat on. And back to idle.
Kamloops is okay if
engine
we
stays.
Backtrack 27.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, that's affirmative. Traffic is just on apron 5. They're holding short Echo for departure from runway 27 at RV6.
We'll backtrack 22 for Charlie and go around.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, roger.
Kamloops, Quebec Delta Sierra has cleared your zone to the east.
Quebec Delta Sierra, roger.
Okay, pre-takeoff checklist. Canopy is locked and secure. The harnesses are set. Trim is set for takeoff. Fuel selector on the fullest tank. No flap takeoff. Mixture I'll do when I get to the runway. Carb heat is off. Fuel pump to the on position. Magnetos are on both.
Kamloops ready, Zulu Victor Delta run up complete and ready to enter 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger. You can line up and depart your discretion. Traffic just on the backtrack there, runway 22 Charlie for the south apron.
Roger, traffic in sight, entering 27.
Roger.
Okay, pre-takeoff, entering the runway. Mixture to full rich. The landing lights on. Strobe lights on. Transponder to altitude. And time up will be 10:07. All right, off we go. Lots of right rudder. And slight back stick pressure till 60. And just let it fly off. Accelerate to 104.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, you can cross the threshold of runway 27, your discretion.
Yankee Alpha Hotel.
And on a 20 degrees Celsius morning by myself with 30 gallons of fuel on board, I'm seeing 1,800 feet per minute climb. The right-hand circuit for runway 27 in Kamloops. Puts us square towards that mountain for a moment. Alright, fuel pump off. Air is pretty smooth this morning.
Yankee Alpha Hotel is clear, the active.
Yankee Alpha Hotel, roger, happy day.
Thanks for the help.
Kamloops, radio hello, Encore 3111.
Encore 3111, Kamloops Radio, good morning.
Hi, good morning. We're showing 60 miles back to the east. We're just on descent, still working with center, planning the visual into runway 27.
Encore 3111, roger, wind 160 at 3, altimeter 3012. We'll talk to you on the handoff.
Okay, we'll talk to you in the handoff, Encore 3111.
And coming through 5,200 feet for 5,500. And leveling off. Then I typically aim for a 2,400 RPM cruise. Lean for the stumble, then back in a bit.
Kamloops Radio, Golf Zulu Victor Delta, clear to the southeast, 5,500.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger, we'll talk to you later.
Roger.
Kamloops Radio, Beach Musketeer, Golf Whiskey, Hotel Golf.
Musketeer, Golf Whiskey, Hotel Golf, Kamloops Radio.
Golf Whiskey, Hotel Golf at the Flying Club, local flight to the east, request advisory.
Whiskey Hotel Golf, runway 27, wind 170 at 3, altimeter 3012, squawk 2427.
Squawk 2427, Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf. I'll do my run up on the south side, then plan a right downwind departure off 27.
Whiskey Hotel Golf, roger, runway 27.
So when we talk about the RV grin, level of 5,500 feet with about 10 degrees Celsius outside at 8 gallons per hour and grounding anywhere between 145 and 150. Just dropped down to about 144 there right now. Beautiful day. And I'll switch to 126.7 and give a traffic report, or a position report.
1267 traffic south of Kamloops, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta. is at 5,500 feet, just off Kamloops, about 10 to the southeast, and southbound now towards Merritt through the Nicola Valley. Golf Zulu Victor Delta, 5,500.
Logan Lake area traffic system 172, Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey, currently at 4,600 feet, and we're over Mammoth Lake this time, doing boat counts for fisheries, working our way north to Logan Lake, and then heading over to the copper mine. Any conflicting traffic, it's Golf Hotel Bravo Mike, Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey, 126 Missile Down.
Monty Lake traffic, this is Cessna 185, Gulf Quebec Delta Sierra. Currently 3 miles to the west of Monty Lake, 7,500, heading southeast to Nelson, Quebec Delta Sierra.
Point, it'll be southwest bound. So I'll have to change altitude. And the air's pretty smooth, so I think I'm going to go down to 4,500 feet. And I'm Merritt. The pattern altitude is 3,000 feet. Just make sure that it's left hand. It's actually right hand circuits for runway 03.
Kamloops Radio, hello again, Encore 3111. We're just going through 9,000 feet here now, cleared for approach, just planning the visual for 27.
Encore 3111, Kamloops Radio, hello again, squawk 5 at Roger, runway 27, wind 170 at 3, altimeter 3012. Traffic on Echo, still conducting run-up for departure of runway 27.
Park traffic, 7 mile 172, Fox Juliet Mike Tango over East Gate, northbound at 9,500 feet.
And just starting to pick up a little tiny bit of thermal turbulence. Very light. And coming down through 4,800 feet. This is Stump Lake. And the traffic frequency at Merritt is 123.2. I'll start listening out on that. And there's 4,500. Up ahead is the Nicola Lake. At the end of that will be Merritt. So back to 2400 RPM and showing a ground speed now 152.
Traffic in the Ashcroft area. Piper Aztec Foxtrot 203 Kilo, currently 2 miles south of Ashcroft. Descending out of 11,000 for 9,500.
So I just switch fuel tanks from left to right. It's fuel pump on, switch tanks, make sure that everything is still in the green, and then fuel pump off.
Traffic, Hope area, Skymaster Tango Yankee Papa. 10 miles to the north of Hope in the descent through 9700. Estimating pit meadows in 20 minutes.
So again, flying along at 4,500 feet, leaned 2,400 RPM, showing about 8.4, 8.5 gallons per hour. And that gets me about 154 over the ground and about 152 indicated. Turn a little bit to the left here and stay more over the road than the middle of the lake. So in the GPS, I'm going to put in Merritt. And we're showing 12 miles from Merritt. So now's a good time to make my first call.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is currently about 12 miles to the east-northeast over Nicola Lake, inbound for a touch and go. And should be overhead in about 5 minutes. Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
And just coming up to the end of Nicola Lake now, so it'll start a very slow descent down to 3,500. Hopefully the camera is still on the bottom of the plane, getting some views of the north side of the lake.
Traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta, now 7 miles to the east. We'll cross overhead the field at 3,500 feet for a wind check. Zulu Victor Delta.
extra full rich carpet is on just to make sure there's nothing sitting there. And the Merritt Airport will be just over this hump here. And there's the airport. So it's a right-hand circuit for runway 03.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is now 4 miles to the north of the airport, crossing over the departure path of 03, and approaching from the highway side, crossing overhead 3,500 feet for wind check.
And both approaches are clear. There's 3,500 feet, time to slow down. Runway's at 3.5 miles. A little bit of thermal turbulence. And I've got one of the windsocks.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta now crossing overhead the field at 3,500 feet for a wind check.
And it appears that the wind favors runway 21.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is overhead, setting up for a right hand for runway 03.
Actually, I said that wrong. The wind does not favor runway 21, it favors 3. So last car P check, fuel pump on, landing lights on. Mixture to full rich. Below 100 knots, so go first 10 knots, 10 degrees of flaps. And start my right turn. Little throttle. Actually, I'm still pretty high. There's 40 flaps.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta, final 03, touch and go.
I'd like to try for 65 knots. Not the best. So flaps up. Fuel pump on, full throttle. And fly it right off.
Traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is off runway 03, straight out departure northbound towards Kamloops.
There's an Eagle. So it's more or less north-northeast. So we'll climb up to 5,500. Hey, landing light on. Hey, landing light off. And we're almost 5 miles away from Merritt, so I'll make my call.
Merritt traffic, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta is 5 miles to the north, climbing through 5,000 feet northbound. Traffic vicinity of Merritt, RV6 Golf Zulu Victor Delta just off Merritt, leveling out at 5,500 feet northbound towards Kamloops. Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
Alright, there's 5,500. So again, shoot for 2,400 RPM. And lean for the stumble. And back in.
On route traffic, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Juliet, Mike Tango, 10 nautical miles northwest of Carameos, 9,500 feet, southeastbound on the VFR route to Penticton.
Okay, quick scan. Fuel pump is off, the landing lights are off, everything else is on. Mixture is set. And getting a little rough here.
And then we'll make our southbound or northbound track to Relso Golden and onto the Springbank. 126.7 traffic in the Maple Lake area.
Hello, Daryl. Camille here. I'm just right over the lake here. You're ahead of me, and I'm descending here from 12.5 in between the clouds. I got you on my TCAS.
Hi, Camille. Good morning, everybody. I think I'm showing up here somewhere on my screen. But that's kind of disappointing. I'm leaving and you're showing up. Not even time for a beer.
Damn it.
Have a great time, my friend.
You too. Sorry to see you leave.
Back in a week and a half. How long are you out for?
Oh, for a bunch of time, I hope, yeah. So we'll see in about a week and a half.
Oh, good. What altitude did you fly coming out? Were you able to stick to 12 and a half?
12 and a half, yes. You got to go a little bit past Revelstoke, and at 12 and a half, you'll scoot over it, yeah.
Yeah, getting a bit rough there at 5,500, so I'm going to climb up to 7,500 for a couple of minutes. Only 26 miles away from Kamloops, but a bit of an uncomfortable ride.
Maple Lake Trough, south of the lake. Are you actually traffic 126.7, Uniform Foxtrot, Echo Cessna 180. Presently 11 to the south of Green Lake, level 5,500, and we're southeast bound to Kamloops. We'll watch for the Aztec.
Logan Lake area traffic, Cessna 172, Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey. We're just at the copper mine at this time at 6,500 feet, and we're making our way northeastbound towards Kamloops. We're doing a boat count for fisheries, so we're working 6,000 and below, hitting the lakes in between. Our first stop is going to be Bowes Lake, and then northeast of Tunquat. And you can put
the ride's not much better.
Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey, 126.17.
Hey, Camille, are you heading right down to the south end to get underneath this cloud layer?
Affirmative here, yeah, you're 3,200 feet. I'm still at 10,000. I'm just going to turn around right now.
Perfect, yeah, big hole here. Better than a dole hole.
Yeah, this is not a dole.
What's your heading right now, Jody?
270.
Okay.
And we're coming up on 21 miles south of Kamloops. And Kamloops Radio likes a call about 10 minutes out, and for this airplane that makes it about 20 miles or so.
Traffic, Ashcroft, Cessna 172, Golf, Quebec, Lima, uniform, 7,500, over the Cache Creek Airport, headed direct to 108 miles.
Hope traffic, Cessna 172, Golf on traffic to Bravo, 7,500 feet over.
Kamloops Radio, Golf Zulu Victor Delta.
RV6, Golf Zulu Victor Delta, Kamloops Radio.
Yeah, Zulu Victor Delta showing 19 and a half miles to the south, inbound for a landing.
Zulu Victor Delta, squawk ident, runway 27, wind 180 at 4, altimeter 3011.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger, runway 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger, runway 27, roger ident. Cessna 152, Foxtrot Mike Bravo Zulu, Kamloops Radio, good morning. Mike Bravo Zulu, runway 27, wind 180 at 4, altimeter 3011, you can squawk 0057.
Squawk 0057 from Bravo, Mike Bravo Zulu.
Mike Bravo Zulu, roger, runway 27.
Kind of in that sweet spot. I'm getting thermal turbulence from the ground and convective turbulence from that layer of cumulus up above me. I'll just bring the speed back a little bit.
Bravo Zulu, roger.
Kamloops radio, this is Cessna 152, Foxtrot Mike Bravo Extra.
Cessna 152, Foxtrot Mike Bravo X-ray, Kamloops Radio, good morning.
Good morning, Mike Bravo Extra is at CFC requesting for advisory to the east.
Tori, what direction are you going? To the east? Mike Bravo X-ray, roger. Runway 27, wind 190 at 4, altimeter 3011. Traffic 8 miles to the southeast, inbound runway 27, an RV6, estimating in 4 minutes. You can squawk 3023.
3023 and I'll take 27 on Bravo, Mike Bravo Extra.
Mike Bravo X-ray, roger. Runway 27.
A good spot to aim for a runway 27 arrival at Kamloops is the river junction where the North Thompson meets the South Thompson, and it's a good reporting point. See about 4.5 mile final for 27. All right, for about 6 miles out. So pre-landing, fuel pump on, landing lights on. Mixture to full rich, carb heat off. And the runway's just coming up in view at my 10 o'clock.
Kamloops Radio, it's Lascombe, Foxtrot Hotel, Kilo November.
Foxtrot Hotel, Kilo November. Kamloops Radio, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's Lascombe, Foxtrot Hotel, Kilo November. I'm just at the Flying Club parking. I'm going to taxi you the active runway here for departure to Princeton, and you should have hopefully a flight plan on file for me.
Hotel Kilo November, that's affirmative. I do. Roger, runway 27, wind 180 at 4, altimeter 3011. Traffic just about to join River Junction final, runway 27 at RV6. They'll be down in 3 minutes. On the taxi, Alpha for a Bravo intersection departure off 27. And their eastbound is a Cessna 152. You can squawk 5361.
Okay, 5361 for Hotel Kilo November. Sorry, I missed the runway. Can I depart on 27?
Affirmative. Are you ready to go now, or do you have a run-up to go?
I'll be a few minutes for Hotel Kilo November.
Roger, report after run-up.
Roger.
Zulu Victor Delta turning final 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, roger.
Mike Bravo Solis at 3,600, climbing for 6,500, and clear to the west. Have a day.
Mike Bravo Zulu, roger, thanks, you too.
There'll be a slight wind from the left. And one last check, make sure everything is good. Gauges are all good. And looking for 100 knots for the first notch of flaps.
If you are able to immediate, you can line up the car at your discretion. The RV6 is 2 mile final, 27 down in a minute.
Negative, I'm going to do my pre-takeoff flight check here. Thank you.
Roger.
And we're in the white arc, so full flaps. Adjust the trim.
Kamloops Radio, Beach Musketeer, Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf.
Musketeer Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf, Kamloops Radio. Good morning again.
Good morning, Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf, 10 miles east, sending through 3,200, landing request advisory.
Let's go to Golf Roger, squawk ident, runway 27, wind 1704, altimeter 3011. Traffic on Bravo for departure off runway 27 eastbound is a Cessna 152. And still conducting run-up for departure off runway 27 southbound is a L8.
Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf, Roger, straight in 27, and I'll watch out for the traffic.
Whiskey Hotel Golf, Roger ident, Roger runway 27. Cessna 180 Golf Uniform Foxtrot Echo, Kamloops Radio. Uniform Foxtrot Echo, Roger, squawk ident, Kamloops altimeter 3011. To the Victor Delta, can you exit on 22?
Affirmative, right turn on to 04 and Charlie. And I'll hold short 27.
Roger, thanks a lot. Uniform Foxtrot Echo, Roger, ident.
Kamloops Radio, Mike Bravo, X-ray, holding short of 27 on Bravo.
Mike Bravo, X-ray, you can line up depart at your discretion.
Thank you. Mike Bravo, X-ray, will be right turn out to the east.
Roger.
I'll record the time down.
Kamloops Radio, Hotel Kilo November. Run-up's done. I'm just going to hold short until the traffic's clear on the runway.
Hotel Kilo November, Roger, and traffic on the roll now. Right-hand turnout eastbound is Cessna 152.
Okay. Hotel Kilo November is taking position runway 27.
Hotel Kilo November, Roger.
Kamloops Radio, Cessna 172, Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey.
Cessna 172, Golf Charlie Alpha Whiskey, Kamloops Radio.
Kamloops Radio, Charlie Alpha Whiskey. We're on a VFR flight plan for fisheries doing a boat count. We're showing about 9 miles to the west of Kamloops at this time, heading towards Beaton Lake. We're going to be just south of the area for the next half hour before we come in for a fuel stop.
Charlie Alpha Whiskey, Roger, squawk guide and Kamloops altimeter 3011.
3011, Charlie Alpha Whiskey.
Kamloops Radio, Hotel Kilo November is rolling runway 27.
Hotel Kilo November, Roger. Charlie Alpha Whiskey, what's your planned altitude? Are you staying 4,000 and below?
Negative, we'll be at about 6,000 and below. When we start heading south here, we've got to climb up over the rocks.
Roger, just check traffic. Departing runway 27 now southbound is a L8. And just 8 miles to the northwest, they're transiting the zone southbound, is a Cessna 180. They're at 5,500.
Charlie Alpha Whiskey, we'll keep our eyes open, and we're going to do a left-hand 360 here to climb into altitude before we start sitting south.
Roger. And additional traffic was just airborne. Disregard that.
Zulu Victor Delta crossing 27.
Zulu Victor Delta, Roger. Mike Bravo X-ray, what's your position?
Turning, I've just turned right downwind 27 and climbing to 3,500 to the east.
Roger, I got you now, thanks. Mike Bravo X-ray, can you stay on the north side until you're past traffic, Musketeer, River Junction final, runway 27?
Affirmative, and looking for traffic.
Roger.
Zulu Victor Delta clearing South Apron. Have a good day.
Zulu Victor Delta, Roger. Thanks, you too. Hotel Kilo November, additional traffic for you. They're about 7 miles to the west-southwest on a local flight. It's a Cessna 172. They're at 3,900 right now.
Okay, Hotel Kilo November, Roger. Thanks. I'll be looking.
Roger.
Back to the Kamloops Flying Club.
Golf Whiskey Hotel Golf, final 27, full stop.
Whiskey Hotel Golf, Roger.
Kamloops Radio, Charlie Alpha Whiskey, negative on any traffic this time. We're southbound climbing for 5,500.
Charlie Alpha Whiskey, Roger.
And a 121.5 check. Nothing heard. Radio off. Transponder off. Idle cutoff.